Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the summary of Wooden Cradles by Lalithambika Antharjanam. Wooden Cradles is about the nannies who really dedicate their lives to the little children they take care of. They make umpteen number of sacrifices for these children. They play the part of their mother, caretaker, teacher, and even playmate, and keep on serving them even in the face of rejection from the little ones and the indifference on the part of the parents. A cradle is an integral part of a child's life. The cradle symbolizes soothing, comfort, and love. A cradle does what no one can do for the child. It rocks a baby to sleep even when it is cranky and distraught. It is as comforting for a child to be in a cradle as it is to be in the cozy arms of its mother. It is precisely this cradle that the nannies become. Here in this story, we find Nangalappennu, who is a human cradle in the house of the narrator. She had joined the family when she herself was a child of just 11 years. She stayed in the narrator's family for 62 years and sang generations of babies to sleep. Their tears, happiness, fears, joy, jewels, and toys were all hers. She had answers to the innumerable questions that the children asked her. She had interesting explanations for why the lightning flashed or how the stars came into being. These stories amused the children and kept them busy in their fantasy world. She knew how to coax a fractious child into good humor. She would sing songs and tell tales. She would tame the most disobedient child by telling the tale of Pandi and the Pandiyati, who were turned into stones because they were obstinate. She made tremendous sacrifices for the family and took care of the 7 siblings of the narrator. But just like a child outgrows the cradle, all the kids outgrew her, took her for granted, and even showed hatred for her. At the age of 73, when she became seriously ill with rheumatism, she had nowhere to go. When she finally decided to leave, being sick of other servants' jeers, she was inconsolable. She found it near impossible to part with the little ones she had raised. But her love was burnt even at that time. The narrator found her remarks about the narrator's marriage revolting as she hated the idea of marriage. And her 11-year-old brother asked Nangalpennu to move away as she would stain his clothes with her snot. With a broken heart, Nangalpennu went away to a granddaughter of a distant relative who had babies. It is while staying with them that she passed away, leaving behind an inconsolable little one who did not want to be with her own mother and even refused to eat without Nangalpennu. The narrator only at that time realized the value of Nangalpennu when she herself had a child. She struggled to find a human cradle and failed. A 14-year-old girl named Bhanumati was hired to help with the child, but she would not come anywhere near the baby when it started howling. Moreover, her angry face made the baby more upset. The narrator thought of Nangalpennu's love and innate skill in handling babies. Although times have changed and net cradles replaced wooden ones and recorded music replaced sweet country songs, the heart of the child has remained the same. It still craves for the love of nannies and craves to hear fantastic answers to their questions on everyday things like rain. At the end of the story, the narrator finds herself transferring the stories that Nangalpennu used to tell her to her own child. Nangalpennu had influenced the child in her so much that it refused to go away. Although the wooden cradle was taken for granted, it had left an indelible mark on the narrator's psyche, and she finds herself telling her child that rain was the lord of the sky's preparation for war, and here ends the story. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box. Like the video, share it with your friends, and if you're not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.